I feel like I'm wasting so much money and I don't understand what it is.
Sequence problems.
And why even someone buys is because of emotion.
On emotion, based on logic, and based on fear. My check 1212, my check 1212. Let's rock.
I am so freaking excited because by the end of this video, not only will you have had a huge epiphany with the way that your business is being ran right now, but also we're about to help you make so much more money every single day. Because as of right now, you are leaving money every day on the table, okay? And it has nothing to do with your prices. It has nothing to do with your expertise, and literally zero to do with how the economy is right now. None of that, none of that. The wars, the way the gas prices are racked up, it's none of that, okay? It has everything to do with the fact that your sales is in the wrong order, but it's okay because we're about to fix that for you. So the way that that might look like, and before we even jump into all of that, let me introduce ourselves. For those that are new in this YouTube channel or this video, my name is Navette Ramos, and this is my husband, Jason Ramos, and together we have built multiple 6- and 7-figure businesses in different industries. We've helped each other grow, and now we help other female entrepreneurs grow. We have something called the One Woman Business, where we have mastered specific frameworks and concepts that have also made women up to 6 figures a month. And plus, because we continue growing every single day.
We're not gonna share with you any new opportunity, MLM, be your own boss. We're not gonna share with you like a new artificial intelligence based on business. What we're gonna share with you are 3 steps in 2 different angles, okay? 3 steps into different angles, and stay tuned because that is gonna be revealed by the end of this video. Yep. 2 different angles, 3 steps that you need to solve right now in your business, in your current business, and you're gonna stop leaving money on the table. Probably you have a business right now and you call it a business because it looks something like that. You have a social media platform and then you have a link on your bio where people is being led being led to a website, and then of course, like there is no conversion. That website is not converting, and you are wondering why. We've been there. You should share really quick the story on
the launch of my website.
Yeah, really quick.
So when I launched my aesthetics website years ago, I remember I spent so much money on that content day. We did a whole beautiful campaign. I bought a pretty nice expensive ribbon. I tied it to the computer. It was like the trend back then, and I did a little cut. And then that's what I thought all it had to be done, because it was such a beautiful website. We spent months making it gorgeous, and then the first week passed and I had crickets. I didn't even have a single sale, and I had no idea why, because my full menu was there. Basically my core belief of how I help people, who I am, so I felt like people got to know me a bit, was there. My prices were there. I felt like I made it so easy. And you know what? I think it took me over a month to even get a single sale on there that just like kind of trickled in there. And I got so upset that I started blaming other people. And I caught myself years later, because actually my husband helped me when I finally sat him down, and I was like, I am so stressed. I feel like I'm wasting so much money and I don't understand what it is. And he told me, he goes, well, your sales order is in the wrong sequence. How can you expect a stranger to land on this perfect, beautiful website and just instantly book an appointment with you and buy a product from you? Because how is someone going to buy from you when they don't technically trust you yet? There was no relationship built. And how can anyone believe in someone who they never even heard their voice? I didn't have the proper sequence. So right now we are going to share with you what that looks like. And I promise that by the end of this video, this is a promise, you're gonna go back and you're gonna start making very big changes that are gonna lead to very big dollars, okay? So before we even get to the end of this video, make sure you close all distractions. And while you're at it, click the link in our description box, join our newsletter, because if this video is about to change your mind, imagine what having us every single week in your emails will do.
So here is why you should be paying attention to this. You may be wondering like, where is the hole? Where is the problem? This is why it matters. You may be thinking like it's a content problem, and like it is, okay, it's none of that, okay? It's not a content problem, it's not
an expertise problem.
No, like, and when we talk about content, like usually you guys are thinking like, oh, I need to make it prettier. It's not about aesthetics, it's not about any of that. It's a sequence problems. Sequence problems. As Neve was sharing it, she was trying to close the transaction before creating a relationship with that person. And before that relationship, of course, attention needs to be in place. So that right there is the process. That right there is the process. Again, the process needs to start with calling attention. Then I build the relationship with my prospect, with my future client, potential client, my dream customer, however you want to call it. And then after I build the relationship, then the sale is going to take place. So don't try to get married before going on a first date, or actually on a few dates, okay? So that's basically, in my words, what you need to do. You need to start always keeping in mind that process, and you will start creating more conversion.
So one of the things that I realized that also we nailed down was not only the fact that there has to be attention before the transaction, and then before that a relationship, so attention, relationship, transaction, but also there's another 3-step sequence that really matters that has to do inside the sales page. Because there are 3 phases that a human goes through before they say yes. And the thing is that we're ignoring all of that. And I don't know why we ignore that, by the way, because we are our daily buyers. You go through this every time you yourself make a purchase. So I don't know why it's taken us this long to really put this together. But after this, after hearing this, you guys are going to understand like, oh my God, I can't believe I've been ignoring my own instincts within my business. And just realizing that is going to change everything. But the first thing that a person the first reason why even someone buys is because of emotion. You know, you want to make them, they need to feel seen. You want to make them feel important. You want to truly have them believe, and you have to believe, that you are about to solve their problem. And you gave an example about the Ferrari.
Oh yeah, so
I want to hear that.
Please be aware, at the beginning of the video, I was talking about 2 angles, 3 steps. So the first angle is how you're gonna bring people to your website, to your sales page, to the sale, right? That's the first angle, that process that we share right there. In Jiu-Jitsu, I'm a Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, and in Jiu-Jitsu, there is something that we call position before submission. Things in like the order of things matter. So the first angle is attention, then relationship, then transaction. So the second angle is the 3 stages that people usually buys in. So people usually buys in based on emotion, based on logic, and based on fear. So let's use the Ferrari example. Maybe like not everybody, but usually like
if people, you got it like that,
yeah, people will buy a Ferrari because, oh my God, it's gonna give me status, people is gonna like me more, I'm gonna like look so cool in the Ferrari, and
it's
so
like
on. So then I'm gonna go to my friends and I'm like, hey guys, I spent $500,000 in a Ferrari, or whatever the price is, I don't even know. So let's say it's $500,000 on a Ferrari. So immediately I'm gonna try to justify that with logic. Oh, I bought it because it has this amount of horsepower. The fuel lasts this long. The motor has these features. It was built in whatever the country they are built, whatever. Like logic to justify what I bought with emotion. So people buy in those stages: emotion, logic, and then fear.
Yeah.
So your website needs to be designed based on those 3 stages. So if you go to and just grab a Squarespace template, Wix template, or whatever the template is on and the platform that you're using, probably you don't gonna meet your client based on those 3 stages. So next time you go to a website, look through the website and study it. Actually become a student, study it, and you will see that the first part, if there is a website created in order to convert, you will notice that at the top, everything is focused and everything is built for those emotional buyers, right? Those that are ready to buy. Oh my God, this is gonna make me feel so good. It's gonna make me look so cool. I love you. I love everything about you. I'm ready to buy, right? That is at the top. Then the second part of the landing page or sales page is created for those logical buyers. So that is where more information is provided. I'm gonna find right there some bullets with some features, and besides features, I'm gonna find also the benefits, and all the information for those logical buyers is right there in the middle part of the second section of the sales page. And then at the bottom, you will find everything built for those that buy based on fear. So you will find there usually a countdown timer, because the offer is gonna go away after a certain amount of time. So you will find also some guarantees,
spots as well.
guarantees, you know, because in fear, people is like, oh, I don't want to lose my money. Like, oh, like that may happen. I'm gonna lose my moment. Like, oh, what if I look ridiculous, or if I look stupid if I buy this? So remember that everything, a lot of status takes place. People also is thinking about status. If they made a mistake in the past and they made the same mistake again, the status is gonna go low. So they cannot take those chances. So everything at the bottom of the sales page is for those that buy based on fear. So you will find at the bottom urgency, scarcity. Urgency is related to time, scarcity is related to units. Usually you will find something like, oh, this amount of units available, this offer is about to go away real soon, and so on. Guarantees, all your money back if you don't happy with the product, and so on. So next time, study it, okay? Analyze. If you don't see those steps or the page built, keeping that in mind, it's probably a site or a sales page that is not converting that well. So think about that when you are building your site, when you are building your sales pages, landing pages, and so on. So keep those angles, those 2 angles in mind. The first one, attention, relationship, then transaction, and then when they land on your website, keep in mind that people buy based on emotion, logic, and fear.
So one thing that I want to mention when it comes to emotion, logic, and fear is that a lot of the times we speak into the emotional aspect. A lot of the times we are convincing you, if you get this treatment done, for example, for a skincare professional, then all these concerns that you have will go away. Wouldn't that make you more confident? Wouldn't you feel happier? Wouldn't you feel more fulfilled in your day-to-day without having to wear makeup? And then we oftentimes lose sight of the logic, because there comes a price, a high value price to whatever service or product you're selling. And just emotion doesn't drive that sale. Because what happens with most women, especially if they're in marriages or in relationships, they have to go to their partner to justify that price. Emotion alone, oh, I just want to feel confident in my skin, but it's going to cost $500. There's other solutions that are technically cheaper, so it's like, where's the logic there for you to take to your husband or your partner that's going to tell them, this is why we need to spend the $500, because it just only makes sense if we do it here. And once that logic has been conquered, then the emotional internal fear happens, where it's like you start questioning, okay, no, but really, what if it doesn't work for me? And that's where everything that Jason just stated about guarantee, about warranty, but also simultaneously playing with scarcity, the time left, the units left, they have to make this decision quick when it comes to the fear section. They can't sit on fear for too long. So this is so important to get all these to get the recipe and to put it together and to really follow it through, because once you realize that you yourself go through this psychological process with your own investments, now treating your own business and your own services and your own products and your own website just like you would want to be treated when it comes to making the right decision, you'll see that you guys are about to save so much money every single day. Well, not save, you're gonna make more money every single day. You're gonna save a lot of money that's been sitting on the table and just been wasted for you not taking the action on really officializing this. But guys, that's it for today, but it doesn't stop here. If you know that we just gave you that epiphany and we just changed a little part of, this isn't little, this is big, but we just changed a little part of your day today to make it so much more productive so that you can go out, you can make that more money and really make that big change that's going to drive so much more money into your business. Imagine what being live with Jason and I will do for your life, okay? We are having a free live masterclass training, and we are going to teach you the 3 hidden gems behind a very profitable one-woman business, okay? You guys can't miss it. Okay, you got this far into this video, you have been taking notes, you're literally analyzing everything. It only makes sense, truly, for you not to do yourself a disservice and be there or be square. The link to join that free masterclass is in the description box, and it is not recorded. Because of course it's free. We're not going to get, what? Do your part, guys. Show up for yourself, show up for your family, show up for your business, because that day live with us, it's not a recording, we're about to change lives and income.
If you guys like the video, share with a friend. If you guys didn't like the video, share it with an enemy, and do all the things that people already know what to do right here on YouTube. Subscribe, destroy that like, share button. Everything you guys already know. Super grateful for you guys. Thank you for watching this video. See you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Thank you guys.
Big
we love you, and we have your backs forever.
Bye bye.
Bye.